Hello, welcome to my stream. Today I'll be playing more of RollerCoaster Tycoon Deluxe, and last time I could finally finish the Millennium Mines level. It was a bit hard because the first time I tried playing the stage, I had a power output in here, or actually, sorry, it's not a power output the way to say it, it's a power outage. So because of that I lost all my progress, and last time I needed to replay the level, and finally I was able to finish it. So today we can keep progressing, we can go to the next park, which, if I'm right, it will be the carts and coasters level. So probably we'll be able to see many of those attractions going on in there. And hopefully it will be easy, hopefully it won't be a very difficult challenge, right? So let's go for it. Okay, so I was correct. The next level is the carts and coasters one. It is a large park hidden in the forest, with only go-kart tracks and wooden roller coasters. Okay, we need to accept that then. Your objective. It is to have at least 1,000 guests in my park at the end of October year 3 with a park rating of at least 600. Okay, it's a bit challenging, but we can do it if we use a lot of advertisements. But yes, 1,000 guests, depending on how frequently the guests come to here, it can be or it cannot be a challenge. I'm not sure. It probably is a challenge because I believe that 1,000 guests is a high number. But we will be good, we will be able to do it, so let's go. First, as I can see, there are some attractions going on already, so my admission price won't be free. That's the first change that I want to do in here. So let's see, I also need to check the attractions that I have. I don't have the information kiosk. Okay, so let me change the research. Normal funding, I don't want ride improvements, neither scenery and theming, and maybe I should hold the roller coasters for now because I already have one and I don't think I will be buying them soon. I want to focus right now in getting the information kiosk. Maybe after I get that, I activate the research for roller coasters again. Oh my god, there are a lot of trees in here. Oh yes, I can't remove them because the game is paused. Do I have staff? I have one handyman, one mechanic, and that's all. Can I hire them while the game is paused? I can. So there they are. I want more handyman because this is a roller coaster themed park. So people will get sick very easily here. Maybe I should have four. Let me see my cash. Okay, I need to pay the low one. Maybe I should start paying 5,000 of it already. Okay, let's see what happens. I believe that's a good spot to build the information kiosk when I get it. And then I need to think where I want to make the food plaza. I kinda want to make it in here. Guests are hungry. I just built a freaking place for them to buy food, so don't worry. Let's see the bathroom. Yes, the bathroom can be in there. Just before the food plaza. And speaking on food, I have some yogurt in here, so I need to finish it. Okay, I need more mechanics. It's funny that I just started the park and we have many problems going on. Let's have two more mechanics. Also, I need to change the inspection times every 10 minutes for the roller coasters. Are there more than one? Yeah, there is another one in here. Let me see all my attractions right now. I have a bathroom, the big wood chip, the bigger wood chip, the drink stall, fry stall, the king cart, and the turnpike. Okay, so I have two roller coasters and two go-karts. So I don't think that getting money will be a problem. Because both... Oh my god, it's so expensive, the king cards. But yes, both roller coasters and kart attractions, they easily give me money, right? They easily can give me money. So I don't think money will be a problem in here. I have the feeling that... No, I don't have the feeling. I'm sure. I'm sure that I should buy um, more food stalls because the park is huge. So I should be doing more food plazas around. Maybe I can do one in here. This park is so huge. Or maybe I could do it in there. I hate the fact that there are a lot of trees around because they block my sight. Yeah, it needs to be somewhere around here. Let me remove the trees. Okay, I will try to do something in this square. I believe I'm able to do it. Something like that. Yeah, it works. Yeah, the biggest problem here is to see through the freaking trees, because they really are annoying. They block your sight. So it's hard to understand what's going on because of the trees. Where is the exit of the second roller coaster? This was the first one. Where is the other one? Okay, there it is. Where is the exit? I don't know where it is. Wait, this is the entrance? Oh, okay. Wait, I'm confused now. Oh, in the other side? Oh, here, okay. So I need to build some chairs in there, so people will be able to rest a little bit before walking through the park. Or walk around the park, right? That's a way to make sick people get better. Or at least that helps. So what else can I do? Maybe I should start building the thrill rides. The haunted house? Okay. I can do it later. Wait. Why is it not touching the road or the path? I need to see height marks on paths. Okay, that's 11 and the path is on 10. Okay. So I need to make the land a little bit lower in here. It's so bad to see through the trees. Come on. See through scenery. Thank you. That's the only way. There are so many trees. Come on. Wait. Wait. Does it need to be higher? Let me change my strategy in here. Okay, no, it's alright. Oh, but never mind. I won't have enough space. Will I? No, I won't because the land is shorter or smaller in here. But anyway, since I started fixing the land in here, I will do something. Maybe a food plaza? Is this a good place to make a food plaza? It is actually. So let's make the third food plaza in here. And let me raise my admission price. Oh, I don't have money. Okay, so now I need to wait. I need to wait until we get more money. But I did everything. I built the food stalls, I built the bathroom, so we are good. Let me wait maybe 1 month until I can get some more money and then I can make the other attractions. I still need to do the merry-go-round and the spiral slide. Okay. And while I wait, I will finish my yogurt. Wait, I'm not paying that much to go on big wood chip. Really, it's not that expensive. So it seems that since the beginning of the park, we could finally get 100 more guests because I believe we started with 300. So that's good, but we are still very far from the objective. So let me see how my money is going on. The food sales are giving me some money. What about the, what is it? Ride tickets. 800, 600. It's because it rained, yeah? Yeah? I believe it's because it rained in April. Or it was raining. So people will go um, less times, right, to the attractions or to the rides. Thankfully, the park entrance tickets are giving me a lot of money, and also people didn't stop coming to my park after I raised it a lot because it was for free and suddenly it's $6 and people still are coming, so that's great. The staff, the research. Am I getting the freaking information kiosk? I'm not getting it, really. Some people are getting lost in my park, so I really want or I really need to get the information kiosk. Thankfully, people like my scenery or my park. They also are saying that it's really clean and tidy. That's awesome. We have 4 handymen going on, so That's a good amount, at least for now. And yeah, some people are lost. The other good reason about having the information kiosk is that while it's raining, people won't go to the rides, so I won't get money from that. But the money that I'm not getting by the rides, I would be able to get it by selling umbrellas, and I can't do it right now. So that's bad. I also don't want to change the research to maximum because I don't have a lot of money right now, so it's not the best thing to do. I need to be patient. This is a good place to build some gentle rides. I will build them here next. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What am I doing? I can get more money by using the on-ride photo sections. So let me build them. The wooden roller coaster is a pretty expensive type of roller coaster, but it has an advantage, and the advantage is that you are able to build the on-ride photo section. But the problem here was that those roller coasters were pre-made. They weren't here before I started the park. So I don't know. It helped me to forget about the possibility of having the on-ride photo section on them. Actually, in them, right? In them. Oh, wait a minute. There is something else that worries me. They have multiple trains. So, if I have a problem here, like if the attraction breaks a lot, it's risky because I don't know, I can have a crash going on. So I want to change that too. I don't want to take some risks. I will have two trains, but they will be bigger and they will have a bigger minimum waiting time. But please don't crash because it's still possible that happens as I have multiple trains. It seems that the easiest way to roller coasters to crash is if they have a specific uh, braking problem that is the station brakes failure. If they break and if they have that problem, then it's super possible that the crash will happen. So hopefully when they break, they won't have the station brakes failure, because that's the worst one. Okay, first I need to fix the roller coaster and then I will be able to change the number of trains. Let me change the path in here a little bit. believe this is a better, right? This is a better place to make the Ferris wheel instead. Yep, I was right. So where should I build the spiral slide? I wanted to do it in here, but it's still not the best place. Oh, finally, thank you. Okay, where is the entrance? There it is. There we go. The umbrella will be orange. And now I will need to wait a little bit more until I get more money. That's where I want to build the second information kiosk. That's a problem. I need my roller coasters to be fixed pretty fast. So if they get the worst braking problem, if the mechanic is not fast enough to fix it, we are dead because we'll have a crash. So I'm hiring a new mechanic just for that. Hey lovely, how are you doing? On one of them you could crash your coaster into enemy parks and it made your ratings sky high? You're joking with me, right? I don't think that's how it goes. Because they were injured in the enemies? I don't get it. This is not. Maybe I'm starting to understand you. This is not. I don't know. It doesn't work like Worms. Like we have two different teams trying to beat the other one, right? They got hurt on a property that wasn't yours. Oh, I see now the point. We'll be passing the blame for the problem to the others, to our enemies, right? But this is not how it works. Also, I wouldn't be able to build a roller coaster or something like that in a land that's not mine. But I believe that what we are saying is that I could do a roller coaster that would lose the train and the train would fly until getting to the other park. So that's crazy. It was in Roller Coaster 3? So that was really a thing. Oh, it was a coaster game. I don't think it was in the Roller Coaster Tycoon series because I played until the Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 and I don't remember anything like that because in all the games, if the land is not mine, I'm not able to do anything in there. But I believe I could imagine how the process would work. I maybe I could do a roller coaster that loses the train and the train will fly until getting to the other park, right? Not the roller coaster. It's not like the roller coaster will be in there because I'm not able to build it in there. But the train can fly. If it loses track, then it can fly until hitting the other park. But I don't think that happens in a roller coaster tycoon game. Maybe it was in one of those other park simulators like Sim Coaster. I also remember that one, but I played it only a bit. It's because my friend had it, so I don't remember a lot about that game, but I know that was also another park simulator. Yeah, there is a bunch. I don't think it is the newest one, the Planet Coaster game, because I don't know, so far everything I have seen about that game looked very peaceful. So I don't think there would be some objectives like that. Actually, I have never seen a crash happening in Planet Coaster. Probably they can happen, but I have never seen someone having a crash going on in there. I want to play Planet Coaster someday, but I believe it's still very expensive, so I'm waiting until the price drops or until it gets a great sale. And I'm fine by now because I still need to beat this game. So I won't be playing Planet Coaster anytime soon. So I can wait until it gets a much better price than now. But I want to play that game at some point. That and it isn't optimized. It runs weird. That's true. That's true. I remember talking to Mist, and Mist said that they had a lot of DLCs right going on. So maybe the DLCs not only gave the game more stuff, more things that you are able to do, but maybe also they tried to fix some problems, some issues. You're right. If I give it more time, it won't only be more cheap, but also the problems will be in a less amount or in a fewer amount. And maybe my computer will have some problems to run it. I'm not sure if my computer will be able to do it. Or maybe my computer is able to run the game, but streaming the game at the same time might be a challenge. Or I would need to do it in a very low quality. Now I believe I can only wait a little bit more until I have more money and new attractions. Actually, I believe now is a good time to get the research for roller coasters again. Because what I was really waiting was the information kiosk, and now we have it. So it's okay if we do some research to new roller coasters. But at the same time, I don't think I have a lot of space to build them. Yes, I don't have a lot of space to build them. I would need to make some very small roller coasters. Maybe this is the best area, but it's still not very good. And now my nose is itchy. Okay, it's September. Let's raise the admission price to $10 just to have a beautiful number, right? But the guests in my park, they are not raising a lot. Wait a minute, did I do the spiral slide or am I still missing it? I'm still missing it. Okay, so let me do the information, not the information, the observation. The observation tower in here, and then I will finally build the spiral slide. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is a good place. And now we wait a little bit more. Have you played the Planet Coaster game novelty? Do you have it? Or do you like playing some park simulators or something like that? RollerCoaster Tycoon was my favorite game when I was a kid, and since then I I really wanted to beat all the objectives in the game, but I was never able to do it because every time I started doing it, after some period I had some computer problems, and because of those crashes, because of my computer problems, I lost all my progress. So I needed to restart doing everything again all the time, and years have passed, and then I didn't play the game anymore, or I haven't played the game anymore. So now I have decided to go back to it and try it again, and hopefully this time I will be able to do it. You like playing it when you are burning out, or when you are burned out and want to take a break from other stuff? I have to agree with you. I have been playing and streaming some very complex or hard games, so this really helps me to chill down a little bit because it's not that hard, it's not that stressing, it's very relaxing. But yes, besides roller coaster, I have been playing some very difficult games for me. For example, tomorrow I'll be back to Top Gear 2, which is a game that I really like, but it's challenging. I'm now stuck in a racetrack that's very difficult. And in the weekends, I started playing Chrono Cross, and the game is very complex. So, yes, I need to think a lot about the game to try to understand what's going on, but the plot's very complicated. The game doesn't explain everything that I need to understand at once. So, yes, I need something that's very easy for you to go there, play it. You don't need to think a lot. You don't need to be very good at, um, I don't know, at controlling something like car driving, the game that I will be playing tomorrow. Older games do that sometimes, I agree. Old games are hard. But yes, I have been playing some very difficult games in general. I finished Lost Vikings. Um, I was playing the randomizer, A Link to the Past randomizer, that was also challenging. So, yes, I need something that won't demand a lot of my attention, concentration, thinking, and this is the game to do that for me. Also, it allows me to talk more to people that come to my stream, right? Because I don't need to be focusing on it every time. So, I really like playing this game, and it helps me to relax, to chill down before I go back to the other hard games. Finally, we could get a little bit more of guests in here, but it's still not raising in a good rate. You know what? Maybe I should focus on paying the low one, because once I do that, then I won't need to worry about it anymore. When I was younger, I also enjoyed playing The Sims a lot, especially the first ones. I believe that I still prefer the first The Sims game, maybe because of the nostalgia or because of the soundtrack. The soundtrack was great. So I believe that The Sims and RollerCoaster Tycoon, they were my favorite PC games when I was younger, or when I was a kid. But today I don't see myself playing The Sims anymore, but I still love RollerCoaster. I believe I played The Sims until The Sims 2. Yeah, I believe The Sims 2 was the last one I have played. I also tried playing some other types of simulators like SimCity. I had SimCity 2000, but I was never good at it. So every time I started a new city, my city was a failure in the end. I know that they have a new game called Cities Skylines, but I can't see myself doing a good job in it. Everything is breaking down right now. You have it? You are not really into that much? Yes, I don't know. I believe it's a good game, but I was never good at city simulation games like SimCity, so I don't know. I don't want to play it. Maybe today, if I tried playing a game like that, for example, if I tried playing The Sims or Cities Skylines, maybe today because I'm older, because I got more experience by playing other games in that time, maybe today I could do a better job than before. But I don't know. I still can see myself struggling, not understanding what's going on. I still can see myself having some administration problems in a city, or making the I don't know, the bad decisions in the game, or making bad decisions in the game, right? I believe those games are a little bit complex. So you either understand what's going on or you either get lost. And I believe I'm part of the people that get lost when we are playing that game. And that worries me a lot. The fact that the mechanics are so slow and they take a long time until getting to the attractions. That worries me a lot. I will have a fifth mechanic right now. Are you excited to watch the new Blade Runner movie? I'm asking that because yesterday I rewatched the original, the first one, because I'm preparing myself to go to the movies and watch the new Blade Runner movie. I really want to see it. I have watched some reviews of the movie without spoilers, and according to those people, they are saying that it's one of the best movies of the year. Of course, it's a movie that's not for everyone because it's a very slow movie. It it demands some concentration, some thinking. It expects that you will have your thoughts going on while you are watching the movie. it's not like the movie will give you all the answers. It's like you need to work together with the movie, and then you'll get your own conclusions. And I really like movies like that because they keep you thinking, or they can give you some new ideas of stuff. I really like movies like that, movies that are not empty. So I'm very excited to see the new Blade Runner movie. But yes, when you decide to go watch a movie like it, you don't um, you can't go there while being tired, because otherwise you will get even more tired and will fall asleep or things like that. You need to go there feeling very well, and you need to be prepared to think about the things that the movie will throw at you. So I was preparing myself. I was watching the first movie, the original. I I was surprised again by the movie because I didn't remember that it was so artistic. I thought yesterday that the movie was so very artistic, right? And I also didn't remember that the movie was short actually. In my in my memories, I had the idea that the first Blade Runner was longer than it really was. Maybe it's because the movie is very slow, it goes very slow, so it makes you think that the movie is longer than it really is. But yes, I'm planning to watch the new one on Thursday, and hopefully I will have a great time. I'm confident. I believe I will like it more than the new It movie. Because when I was in the movies watching the new It, I thought it was a little bit overhyped. I know that the movie was great. I believe it's much better than the first one, the original It movie. But I don't think it is everything that people are saying. Like, it's not that good. So I believe it's a little bit overhyped. If only I had space to build the log farm, I would do it, but I don't think I have space. Wait, actually I have some water in here. You know what? I can do the rowing boats, or the boat hire. Sure, let's do it. Even if it's a tiny one. Right here. You know what? Maybe I could do another one in this side. Let's have the white swans and the black swans. Okay, I will do a testing here. I want to see if I will be able to handle the maximum funding. I believe I will, because I'm seeing that my money is growing quicker than before. So it might be good if I change the research to maximum. I hate that you need to remove the trees one by one. That's so bad. The best value park in the country? Okay, it's a good one. It's not the best possible park value, but it's alright. And oh yes, I need to finish paying the low one. After I build the log farm, I will do it. I need to remember doing that. But yes, I want to make the log farm first. Hey, thank you for the host on Lovely. Yeah, getting the amount of money will take some time. This is the moment that changing the research to maximum matters because I'm not getting to the amount that I need that quick because I have things like the maximum research going on. But it's alright, we'll get to it. We are almost there. Come on. But I believe we'll drop, or we'll have a drop again, a drop of money. Am I wrong? Only a bit more. There we go, yes. So I was wrong. I was expecting another drop in the amount of money that I had. Wait, wait, change the entrance. It's better in there. But actually, I don't want the line to be that huge. Hopefully with the log flam, our money will have some increase right now. I'm not paying that much to go on Ferris wheel. Also merry-go-round and haunted house, okay? Is a dollar alright, or do I need to make it lower? Yes, I need to make it lower. 80 cents? No? 70? 70, there we go. Merry-go-round, Ferris wheel, and haunted house. Ferris wheel, 72, 70 cents. Okay, 70 cents. Is it working? Yes, it is working. So where is the haunted house? There. Okay. $1. I don't think they will go there with $1. Yeah, 80 cents? 80 cents. What about the scrambled eggs? They are also not paying that much. Okay. Can I get $1 here? I believe I can. Yes. And why is the bigger wood chip so empty? People are not paying? Yes, they are not paying. Okay, let's see. $3? And where is the other one? Okay, I believe we did the right changes, right? We did the right changes. So let's wait a little bit more until we get new attractions and more money and more people. I need more people in the park. Maybe I should start using some advertisements. Let's see. Free food or drink. That's a good one. Free fries. Who wouldn't love to have free fries? It's not healthy, but it's good. Especially if you have some barbecue sauce. Because barbecue sauce is the best sauce. And speaking on food, I need to decide which food I will be cooking after the stream. Because yes, I'm starting to get hungry. But yesterday I bought some food. You wish you had free fries? Me too, man. Me too. With barbecue sauce. But yes, I need to decide which thing I will be cooking after the stream. I believe I have decided. I believe I won't be doing pasta today. So I might be cooking the other dish that I like to cook. Dipping fries into chili, so you are a person that enjoys spicy food. I want to. Oh, you are cooking pasta right now? Which sauce will you use it? So you are a person that likes spicy things. I might cook pasta tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, because today I'm feeling more tempted to cook rice, black beans, salad, and a dish that we have in here that's called farofa. Tomato, red pepper, and roasted garlic. Your sauce is very close to the one that I like to cook. But my sauce, my pasta sauce, it is onion, tomato, green pepper, and some other herbs, right? Like oregano and um, I believe it's called basil. I believe it's basil, the name of the herb. And I also started using a little bit of pepper in my pasta sauce, but it's not super strong. It's not like chili. It's not like chili. That's too strong for me, or too spicy for me. Are you serious? I have freaking 6 mechanics and they are still very slow to fix the rides? I can't do anything else about that. Usually I alternate between pasta and the other dish that I might be cooking later tonight, which is, like I said, black beans, rice, salad. I like to alternate. One day I eat pasta, and the other day I eat that other dish. Yes, I also like basil. Basil and oregano. I wasn't sure about the name of the herb because sometimes I say the wrong word instead of saying basil because it sounds very close to basin, and basin is another thing. But thankfully I'm getting better at guessing the right word, which is basil. It's not basin. Maybe after I said the wrong word so many times, I finally learned the right one. So it is a tricky word for me. Sometimes I need to think before saying it, just to be sure that I'm saying the right word. But yes, we are doing a good thing in here. We are preparing our own sauces, right? Our own sauces for the pastas, because I know a lot of people that they do or they cook that pre-made pasta or pre-made noodles that has a specific sauce that's not healthy at all. It's super bad actually for your health. And it also doesn't taste as great as fresh sauce. So we are doing a great thing in here. And also, it's also possible that you can use those pre-made tomato sauces. They are also not very good. If you have the fresh tomato in your house, you should use it instead. Even if it doesn't taste as great as the pre-made one, if you use some herbs, if you use some salt, or if you um, what's the word that I want right now? I don't know the word for that in English though. If you correct the flavor of your vegetables and of your tomato, you make it taste greatly in the end. Yeah, I forgot the verb. The verb that is related to correcting the flavor of things, like adding salt, adding sugar, adding herbs. There is a verb for that, right? The verb to correct the flavor or the taste, to correct the taste. I know the word for that in my language, in Portuguese, but I forgot the word for that in English. Seasoning! There we go, seasoning. Yes, that was the word that I wanted. If you season your own sauce, it can taste much better. It will be much healthier than the pre-made ones. So people should start cooking more. Even if in the beginning they will struggle or if they will make some not very good food, you get better after you keep cooking more and more. You get better in cooking. So that's what I was saying. Some people prefer using some pre-made sauces instead of doing their um, oh my god, I'm struggling today. Instead of making their own sauce. Okay, there we go. Their own sauce. And it's not difficult for you to make your own sauce. Indeed, and it's also fun. Breakfast burritos. I believe I have never had burritos before. And also tacos. I never ate tacos before. It's because I'm very picky about food. But I really want to change that. I want to try burritos, try tacos, but I have the feeling that I might not like them, especially if they have I don't know if they have meat, because I'm very picky with meat. But yeah, I want to at least try them at some time. Oh, okay, I would like that. Because I like sausage, I like eggs, I like bacon, and I like salsa. So I can see myself enjoying that burrito. I believe I prefer, not that I prefer, but it's easier for me to eat pork meat than eating cow meat. So sausage, bacon, pepperoni, things like that, I really like in every dish, right? While cow meat, there are some dishes that I don't like. It depends on how you prepare the dish. For example, I really like some barbecue. In here, barbecue is very popular. So if the cow meat's prepared like a barbecue and if it tastes like barbecue, then I would like it. But if it has a different preparation, then I don't know if I will like that meat. It's not that I'm a vegetarian. It's just that I'm very picky about meat. I also don't eat any seafood because I don't like seafood, and I only eat a few amount of chicken dishes. I'm not a huge fan of chicken dishes. Barbecue pork. Yeah, you also have that. But I love barbecue. Of course, again, I don't eat all the meat in a barbecue, but the meat that I like, I really love it. So let me see what happened in the park while I was chatting. I got the red maze, and the merry-go-round broke 3 times in a row. Good job. And look at that. The It was like a huge coincidence because it waited for 5 days until breaking again. And then more 5 days and another break. What's going on with you, merry-go-round? Maybe I should change the inspection time in here, as it is breaking a lot. But yes, I want to eat more Mexican food. I'm a little bit scared because I know that some Mexican food use a lot of meat and they also have a lot of spicy sauces that I might not like a lot. But I can try. I can see how bad it goes, right? Especially because by streaming and talking to other people in other countries, it seems that Mexican food and tacos and burritos and stuff like that, they are super popular in your places. So by seeing a lot of people that love that type of food, it makes me more curious to try it by myself, even if I can't see myself liking it. The same happens with me regarding horror movies or horror stuff. I'm not a huge fan of horror. It can be horror games or horror movies. I'm not a huge fan of that. But if I get curious about something that's going on in one of those options, in one of a horror game or in one of a horror movie, I can get brave enough to try it or to look for it. I believe that curiosity moves me. Oh, now I can pay the low one. There we go. Let me also use some free rides coupons to the bigger wood chip. The swinging ship. Oh, we are getting it tomorrow. So where should I build it? Okay, that looks a good place. Somewhere around here. At least with tacos, I can pretty much I can eat pretty much any meat, or I can find tacos of pretty much any meat. You have had chicken, beef, pork, and fish. I have also heard that there are some vegetarian tacos. I would say that that's the one that I'm looking for the most. The one that doesn't have meat. Because, for example, I won't like the chicken one or the fish. The beef, I also don't think I will like it because it will have a different taste from barbecue meat because it's not prepared as the same way as barbecue. So there is a chance that I won't like the beef. And pork, I need to see how it goes too. If it tastes like sausage, pepperoni, bacon, something like that, I might like it. But if it's something very different from that, you didn't really like fish? Yes, I can't eat any of seafood because I don't like seafood. It's funny because when I was younger, my mother told me that I ate fish a lot, or I really used to like fish. But then something happened that now I can't eat fish or any seafood. It's something that I don't I don't know why I don't get excited to even try them. Maybe it's because I believe their taste is very strong and they also smell a lot. So I don't know. I also have talked to some people and they told me that, for example, they don't like some seafood dishes, but they tried eating raw fish like in a sushi, and they love sushi, but they can't eat fish if it's prepared in some way different than raw. So that was so weird because it seems that sushi and raw seafood or raw fish, they can have a very different taste if you decide to prepare or cook the the meat or the fish. So that surprised me. I was expecting that if you don't like seafood, then you won't like Japanese food or sushi. But according to some people, they are totally different, and you can like one and not like the other. Cooking it changes the taste. Yeah, people told me that. I was very surprised. I still don't think I will have some courage to try sushi or raw fish, but that helps. That helps me to believe that someday maybe I will try it because they have different tastes. But that surprised me a lot. And also the texture. Yeah, the texture. I can see I can see that happening, but the taste surprised me a lot because it's the same material. It's the same thing. But yeah, there are also people that don't like tomato but they love ketchup. And that conversation of ours, it made me hungry right now. Thankfully, yesterday I stopped by the bakery, and the bakery not only sells bread and cakes and things like that, but it also has some fruits, vegetables, some other I don't know, some other types of food, right? So I could buy some eggs. I bought some vegetables. I bought more tomatoes. I bought potatoes, peppers, and onions, some lemons. I did some good shopping yesterday. So today I'm really excited to use that to prepare some great dishes. It sells soups. Yeah, there are some bakeries in here that also sell soups, but I don't have one of those near me, near my house, but I have seen some bakeries in other neighborhoods in my city and also in other cities that sell soups. That's true. But I have never tried them actually. My mother and my sister they have tried buying and eating soups from bakeries, but I don't know. I never bought a soup from a bakery before. Maybe because the soup that I really love is my mother's soup. The vegetable soup that my mother does. Maybe it's because I can't think on any other soup but the one that my mother does. That's so good. It's such a good soup. Let me see what people are thinking right now because I have the feeling that they are complaining about the prices of some rides in here. Yeah, some people don't want to pay that much to go on King Card. Where is it? $4. Okay, more people are going there. What else? Slide one, okay. 70 cents. Haunted house. I was also thinking that maybe I should bake a cake today, but I'm not sure if I will really do it because then I will be cooking a lot of things and it will demand a lot of work. But I also was thinking that maybe I should bake a cake today because if I don't bake a cake today, I don't think I will bake a cake in the following days, or I will be able to do it in the following days. Yes, I will see. Maybe I will bake a cake today. I will spend a lot of time in the kitchen, but then if I do it, I will have a lot of food to eat during the rest of the week. I will have a bake to I will have a cake, right? I will have a cake to eat during the rest of the week. Your grandmother's husband is from the Chiapas, which is south of Mexico, and his cooking is amazing. Probably because he knows how to season the food, right? And especially giving the food some spicy that you love. So he does some great food that you really enjoy. But yes, people that I don't know that are from some places that have some strong food going on, like Mexico, and also people from Thailand and places in Asia, they really know how to season food. Of course, seasoning is also related to preferences. It's also related to taste and flavor preferences, right? For example, if you are doing some Mexican food, then you should be able to enjoy spicy food. But yeah, if you don't like spicy food, then you have some problems eating Mexican food. Wait, I don't know that word. Tamales, is that the way to say it? Or tamales? Maybe it's Mexican, so maybe it's tamales the way to say it. It is your favorite thing. What's that? I never heard about it. I don't know what tamales is. Yeah, it's tamales, right? Because it must be in Spanish. I'm surprised that I'm not getting a lot of food stalls in this park. So my food plazas are very empty. Look at that, I only have 4 things to build. I don't have the burger bar, the pizza stall, the ice cream stall, the cotton candy stall. I don't have the souvenir stall. I don't have the other things that I could build in my food plazas. But yes, what's tamales? Which type of dish it is, or how it is? Does it have meat? Probably, right? Or maybe it is one of those very difficult dishes that you can't describe because they don't feel like anything else. Wait, it is cornmeal. Oh my god, that word is hard for me to say it. I believe it's do or no, it's dough. That's the way to say that word. It's dough. It's cornmeal dough with whatever type of meat that you prefer. You cooking it down, you season it the way you like it. Then you cover it in cornmeal dough and wrap it in a corn husk and boil it. I believe I could get an idea. It sounds like a wrap, but it might be a little bit different. But you know the wrap dishes, right? That you decide and choose a filling and then you eat the wrap. It sounds like a wrap, but maybe the dough is different and it tastes different, but it sounds like a wrap. Okay, so now that I have some money, but I don't have a lot of attractions to build, I will throw advertisements so we can get more people in here. You can fill them with whatever you like, but they are good. And super not good for you. It's very rare that I eat them because of that. Oh, because they are not healthy, I see. Wait, but thankfully it seems that you don't prepare it by frying in oil or something like that, or am I wrong? Because you said that you boil it, so I'm assuming that you boil it in hot water. So that helps the dish to be at least a little bit healthier. Or do you boil it under hot oil? Maybe if it's hot oil, then it wouldn't be healthy. In hot water, okay, that's better. Oh, they use fat to prepare the dough. So that's where the problem is. Um, what's the size of the how's it called? Tamales. What's the size of it? Is it very big? Because if they prepare the tamales like in small portions, then it could be better. Or if it is a really big dish, then it's not healthy. Probably it is like mid-sized. It's like 4 inches long. We have a problem because in here we don't use inches or feet as an unit, right? So I still have no idea, but I believe it's mid-sized. It might be something that you can hold in your hand. It might not be something that's too big that you would need to eat it by using a fork and a knife. My measuring system, meters, centimeters. But I believe it might be something that we eat by using our hands. So it's something that you can hold and bite. Wait, 10 centimeters? So it's small. So yes, it's not big. Oh, I was speaking about that. About how my food stalls were limited. So they finally gave me a new one. Look at that, the amount of guests is increasing like crazy right now. So, are you eating your pasta? Is it ready? The safest park in the country. It is? I'm I envy you right now because I'm hungry. And the pasta that you cooked, it sounds like the one that I like to cook too. So I'm pretty sure I would like it. I also like using a little bit of sausage in my sauce because it really makes the sauce tasting much better. You only need a small amount of sausage to fry together with the other ingredients, and that's enough to make the sauce taste much better. Oh, both higher. Use hamburger that is so low in fat that you don't have to strain the fat from it or drain. Hamburger can work too, I agree. I have done it in the past, but it's been some time since I had hamburger in my house. Usually I buy sausage. Now I need to wait until we get some more new rides, but the park is growing very well right now. By the way, I'm happy that yesterday I was able to fix my 3DS. My 3DS wasn't turning on or charging, and I was suspecting that the problem was the battery, and thankfully it was the problem. I decided to buy a new battery, and it arrived yesterday in my home. Then I changed it, and my 3DS is now charging and turning on again. And I was able to play Pokemon because I really was missing playing Pokemon. And I will be doing it today too because I love Pokemon. And the biggest reason why I was glad that the battery worked was because it was something that I was able to do by myself. If the battery was the problem, then I was able to change it by myself. And because of that, I didn't need to bring my 3DS to someone else, to a technician or someone like that. And I could save money because if I needed to bring my 3DS to somebody else, then it would be much more expensive to fix the problem, to fix it. So I'm so glad that the battery solved the problem. You have a 3DS. It is under the edge of your bed. You play it when you can't sleep. That's a great thing to do actually. Yesterday, just before sleeping, I also played Pokemon. I played 3 or 4 matches in Pokemon, and then I felt on sleep. What do you like to play on your 3DS? Mario Kart 7. I also have Mario Kart 7, but usually I only play Mario Kart 7 when my friends are online or we are uh, we decide to play together. That's when I usually play Mario Kart 7. Pokemon Yellow. I have Pokemon Yellow too. I beat the game, but I still need to complete the Pokédex. But the problem is, completing the Pokédex in such an old game demands a lot of your time and your patience. So I kinda gave up about doing that. Because the boxes in the old Pokemon game, it's so bad. They are so bad, right? The boxes are bad, you need to keep changing boxes. I never know where the Pokemon are in the box, so it's confusing. It's so difficult to play Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow now that the other games are much better. Luigi's Mansion, that's an interesting game. I have never played it, but I have seen somebody playing it, and it's a good game. And Xenoblade. Xenoblade is a very long journey, right? It's a very long game. With the newer ones, you can name the boxes, you can change the Pokemon from box to box. You don't need to get them to your party and things like that. So, yes, that was the biggest issue when I replayed Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow. It was managing the boxes. And you know that after you capture a Pokemon, you need to change it to your party, so then you can train it and evolve it. And by doing that, you can fill your decks. But using the boxes was so bad that I gave up. It was too much work. And also grinding the Pokemon, they feel slow, or they feel like an slower process than in the actual games right now. It's harder. It was harder before than now. Maybe because we can't use the experience share a lot, and also because the battles go much slower. So I gave up about filling the Pokédex. But I wanted to buy the Pokemon Gold and Silver that they have released on September. The problem is, I got surprised, or I was surprised, because when I saw the price for it, it's too expensive, at least in here. I was expecting the games to be cheaper, because they are old games and yeah, why would I need to pay that much? But yes, they are expensive in here. So I will wait until they get on sale. I might get Pokemon Gold instead of Pokemon Silver, but I gave up about getting them now because they are expensive. I was expecting them to have something around the half price they have right now. Oh yeah, I could emulate it for free, you're right. But of course I wanted to play them in my 3DS. Especially because now if you have Pokemon Bank, you are able to transfer the Pokemons you get. In those old games, you can transfer them to the new games. So that's something good. And also portability, the fact that you can play with your friends and trade Pokemon with them or battle them. I still have the cartridge of my Pokemon Crystal. Yeah, it's not in here in my room anymore, but I still have it. Too bad that they only brought Pokemon Gold and Silver back, not Crystal. But yeah, Crystal was my favorite. Oh, the path is disgusting? I need to check that. Yes, I just read the information about it. You have some original copies of the games, but the battles are bad, so you have to replace them. And don't let me save. Oh, the batteries. Yeah, that's a problem. That's super bad. Maybe the battery of my Pokemon Crystal cartridge is also terrible right now. I don't know because unfortunately my Game Boy Advance um, stopped working, and instead of fixing it, I decided to sell it, even while broke, because a friend of mine decided to buy it. Hey JP, welcome. That's a sweet go-kart track. Yeah, this park is named Karts and Coasters. So it has some amazing roller coasters and kart attractions. It has two of them. There are two kart tracks in here. This is the King Karts. Where is the other one? Oh, this one. Turnpike. Yeah, this is a very cool park. My only complaint about it is that there are a lot of trees. And those trees are very bad because they block my sight. There were much more trees than that. I demolished a lot of them, or I removed a lot of them. You like that you can play the 3DS copy of Red, Blue and Yellow over wireless though and trade with friends. Oh yes, RIP, how was it called? It was something like Game Cable Link, but RIP that. In the past we needed to trade Pokemon by using the cable link, right? Yeah, the trees in here are very annoying. Link cable, there we go. Oh, JP had the cable? I didn't have the cable. Actually, when I was younger, I only had one friend that I played Pokemon with. So, yes, I didn't know many people that had the GBA or Game Boy Color to play Pokemon. You had to make sure your friend had blue since you had red. My Pokemon game was Crystal. That was the first one that I had the physical copy. You had the one where you could plug 4 Game Boy Colors together? Wow, that's great! But which games could you play with 4 players in Game Boy Color? Is there any of them? Is there any game? I can't remember. That sounds too complex for a Game Boy Color actually. I have Pokemon Moon. Yes, I have beaten it. I was playing Pokemon Moon yesterday. Because yesterday I was able to fix my 3DS. My 3DS wasn't charging or turning on anymore, and I was suspecting that the problem was the battery, and I was right. I bought a new battery, it arrived yesterday, I changed it, and thankfully my 3DS is back to life. So yesterday I was playing Pokemon Moon. That's why we are talking about Game Boy, because I fixed my 3DS yesterday. The thing that I like the most in Pokemon Moon and Sun is that they really made it easier for you to create some competitive Pokemon. It's much easier now for you to make your own Pokemon without using hacking or without doing hacking, right? You had the one, okay, you made it to the Elite Four and sold it. It was the Game Boy Advance. You'd like to get back into it? You have Pokemon Moon too? Yeah, mine is Moon. You had the dual pack. Your dad had Sun, and I had Moon. It's funny that your dad was playing Pokemon. That's not something very common. And the global trade thing, best Pokemon thing ever. I agree, it helps a lot. The GTS. Yes, indeed, I'm surprised. I think it's so cool that your dad likes games, right? He's playing Fallout 4 right now. My my dad doesn't understand anything about video games. Actually, yeah, I don't think I have ever seen my father playing video games. I don't have that memory in my mind. But I gotta say that I really like Pokemon Moon. It wasn't a bad game, it was great, but I'm tired of Alola. I mean, they will be releasing another Pokemon Sun and Moon game in the next month. I was expecting something different, like bring Pokemon Diamond and Pearl back, you know? But no, they are making another game for Alola, and I'm not getting it. I will keep playing Pokemon Moon, but I will not get the next game. I will skip it. I will wait until the rain stops or until the rain ends to see what are their real thoughts, because while it's raining they will only think about the rain. So that's not helpful. JP, are you watching the new Blade Runner movie? I'm planning to watch it on Thursday. Yesterday I was rewatching the first one, and I'm very excited to watch the new movie, especially because some people have been saying that it's one of the best movies of the year. Of course, it's a movie that's not for everyone, but it's a movie that I can see myself enjoying, so I'm excited to watch it. I'm not sure if you are also excited to see the new Blade Runner movie, but maybe, because you also like some retro stuff. And talking about Fallout, I have never played Fallout, but recently Humble Bundle had it for free. So I'm not sure if it was actually a Humble Bundle or if it was Steam, but I could get it for free, the first one. I can't see myself playing it, but at least I have it. Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics are top-down strategy-like games. Maybe that's my problem. Actually, I'm not sure because they sound like. Are the Fallout games like um, first-person shooters? Because I'm not a huge fan of first play. Wait, relax and say it again. I'm not a huge fan of first-person shooters. That's my problem. Oh, so 3, 4, and New Vegas were the shooters. Wait, so how are the first games, like the first Fallout games? I don't know, I can't imagine a Fallout game without seeing it as a shooter. Because if you're telling me that they were like strategy, that makes me think on games like Warcraft, Starcraft, maybe the XCOM, but it's difficult for me to imagine the first Fallout games being something like that. Oh, Log Flum. Yeah, it was expensive. I agree with the people. Like tile-based movement and turn-based combat. So is it something like Fire Emblem? Or maybe Final Fantasy Tactics? Yeah, I also don't like those games a lot. But I didn't know about that. I knew that the Fallout games were different, like I believe the director changed or something like that. So the first games were different from the other ones, but I didn't know that the change was regarding that. It was regarding the style of the game. The first ones were more strategy, while the later ones were more shooters. Yes, it was for free. If a game is for free, I'm getting it. I got many horror games that I will never play, but I got them just because they were free. If you try it and if you don't like it, it's no loss. Indeed. The problem is trying them. I'm too lazy to try them because I have so much or so many, right? I have so many other games to play before. I also got Outlast for free. I did the same. You have already beaten it? I believe that Cass was playing it, right? Cass was playing the Outlast and she told me that she also got it for free in that giveaway. Oh, she's still playing it? Is it a very long game or is it something that you can beat, uh, I don't know, not easily but fast? Oh, 5 or 8 hours? Yeah, that's a quick game. That sounds like Portal. I believe you can beat Portal in the same under the same time limit, right? And Portal is one of my favorite games. Is the first Outlast very spooky or is it alright? You know what? I will save the game. I forgot to do that. I will save the game just in case because we are very close to finish the level and to beat the objective. But things in here are very unpredictable, right? Sometimes I have some power outage problems, sometimes my internet fails, sometimes it's the Twitch server. So just to be safe, let's save the game in case something bad happens. I don't think it will happen, but I don't want to take risks. It is spooky at times, it made you jump sometimes, and you think it has more gore than horror. JP loved the story. Outlast 2 wasn't as good as the first. I don't know, guys. I think it's a game that I will never play. but it's nice to know that the story is good, because in case someday I check a horror game, it must have a good story, because yeah, Cass can barely play it. Oh, I'm never trying it. I'm never trying it. The camera mechanic is cool. It sounds like the camera will make you more scared than normal. You love reading the documents you pick up. There's a lot of details. Oh, that's nice. So it's not an empty game, right? There was that game, Bioshock. Bioshock is not the game that I can see myself playing, but I'm very curious about the... Hey Drew, hello, how are you doing? Okay, no worries, man. You are probably working, right? So focus on what you're doing. But thank you for the lurk and for the host. But yes, Bioshock is not a game that I can see myself playing. I actually tried to see if I had a chance on playing it, but it's not working. It's not happening. But yeah, it has an amazing story, and I'm very curious to understand everything about it, or to understand more about the story and the things that happen in Bioshock. So that's an example of a game that has amazing story and details and things that you find that you can read to understand more about what's going on. It's very mysterious, and you are trying to uncover what's really happening, and you like that. I'm not sure if Drew played Outlast. I remember watching him playing a horror game, but I'm not sure if it was Outlast. Maybe it was, but I was watching him in the worst quality possible. I was watching him playing it on 160 pixels just to not get scared. You need to play Wind Waker, do it, because I love Wind Waker. It's my favorite Zelda game. You played the Luigi's Mansion from GameCube. That's the one that you are saying, right? I still need to play it. I'm planning to do it at some point. I have it in my games to play list. I never played the original Luigi's Mansion. Wind Waker is my favorite because the exploration was so good and so fun. What got me in that game was the exploration. It has some flaws, it has some problems, but the exploration was the best thing. So yeah, it's my favorite because of that. The vandalism, okay, I should check my park right now. Also, have you played Minish Cap for GBA? Because Minish Cap was my favorite portable Zelda game because of the exploration in there too. Minish Cap has a mechanic that I thought it was a good one that helped you to explore in the game. Oh, you never played any of the portable Zeldas? You are missing some good games. Of course they are different, and they are not, I don't know, they are not like the 3D Zelda, but there are some great games. Link's Awakening is one of the best portable Zelda games, but I have to tell ya, it's super hard. So in case you decide to play it someday, be prepared because it's very hard. But yes, I liked Minish Cap because it had some good amount of exploration. And it was fun to explore in that game. After I finish playing Top Gear 2, that I will be playing tomorrow, I'm planning to start playing Phantom Hourglass. The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. That will be blind for me. I don't know why people said that the vandalism was huge in here because I can't see broken items or broken litter beans or broken chairs. I can't find them. So I don't know why they said that the vandalism was huge. You have the 3DS Ocarina of Time. So you still... Oh, wait a minute. It's a portable, but it's a remake, so that doesn't count. Oh, here. Yeah, the remake doesn't count. I didn't like the remake for Majora's Mask. They changed a lot of things in the game, so I didn't like it. They made the game much easier, and Majora's Mask is a game that suffering and struggling are part of the game. It's something that should happen while you are experiencing Majora's Mask. You had it and you got rid of it. I can see people liking the remake because of the graphics, and I agree, the graphics look amazing, but they help it and they changed the game a lot. Like the locations of the masks, the mechanics. It's much easier for you to have some control in the game, while in the original you need to be very careful about your choices and what you're doing because you might miss some stuff and you might need to replay the time cycle again. But that was the fun of Majora's Mask, struggling and after many attempts discovering and being able to do what you needed to do. But now it's much easier. Now people won't struggle anymore because everything is, I don't know, more clear for you to... Not more clear, right? Is that correct? I don't think that's the right word that I wanted. Everything's more easy for you to get, or the game gives you much more help than it should. That's the way to say it. And I'm not a fan of it because it feels like a different game. It's not as dark and difficult as the original. And I believe that suffering is a part of the game, or it is a part of Majora's Mask. It's not a game that will be easy, especially in the beginning when you don't know nothing about the game and you don't know what to do. But yes, it's not a game that should be easy. It shouldn't help you because the game is all about hardships that are going on. and helping people solving the side quests, saving the world in those conditions. It must be hard. But anyways, that's my opinion. So I didn't like the remake at all. Also, I had some problems with the remake of Ocarina of Time, but I still don't think it's a bad remake. And my complaints about the remake of Ocarina of Time are: they changed the water temple. They decided to make it a little bit easier by using some images in the temple that shows you where you can change the water level. I don't think that was necessary because, again, struggling and suffering in the water temple was something that everyone should experience by themselves. So I don't think it was a good choice to make it easier because the water temple is a challenge. And of course, it will take you a lot of time, it will be annoying, but you'll be a much better player after you beat the challenge and after you finish the water temple. You'll be a new person. And the other thing that I didn't like was the Shadow Temple change, because they made the Shadow Temple more, I don't know, friendly. It's not as disturbing as the original. They made it brighter. The Dead Hand boss, he doesn't have the blood stains on it or on him. So they were small changes, but in my opinion, they were unnecessary because I really liked how the game was harder and more disturbing than now. But yes, comparing the remake of Ocarina with Majora's Mask, the remake of Ocarina is much better than Majora's Mask remake. But you know which game they should remake that they are missing? And I'm still surprised that there isn't a remake of that game so far. It is Mario Sunshine. I was really expecting to see a remake of that game, and we still don't have it. So what else can I do in here? I believe I need to fix some prices or change some prices. Yeah, swinging ship and slide one. Um, big wood chip, Ferris wheel. Okay, this is the big wood chip. $2.40. Let's see, Ferris wheel. Um, is 30 cents good? I believe it is. 30 cents. People are not paying to go in the bigger wood chip either. So $2.40. There we go. And the other attraction was the swinging ship. Where is it? There. Is $1 good? Hopefully it is. It is, okay. Emily, hi! How are you doing? How have you been? Welcome. Oh yes, the slide is also expensive right now. You missed coming here? Were you very busy? What's going on? I hope everything's alright with you. I'm great, I'm great. I'm just very hungry as always, right? But I'm great. But yes, after the stream, I will cook a lot of food because yesterday I bought um, some food supplies. So I'm excited to cook a lot tonight. You have been really busy, but hopefully everything's alright. Hopefully it's not something bad that's going on. It's something that demands your attention, but in the end, something good will happen, right? You posted on Twitter? Oh, thank you, but you guys don't need to do that. Oh, thank you for that. I really appreciate. I wish I could provide some better English, but I'm trying my best in here. Sometimes I struggle and I have my days. There are some days that I can speak English properly or very well, and there are some days that I don't know, I'm still a little lost about English, but the important thing is that we can communicate, right? You were having some appointments and family came to visit. Oh, that's a good thing, Emily. That's a good thing. My family might come here next week or maybe a little bit after next week, but they will come here very soon. And when they are here, I will be able to cook for them and we will be able to hang out a little bit. So I'm excited to that. Yes, thank God everything's good too. It is, it is. I'm fine. I'm excited to watch the new Blade Runner movie. I have been talking about it a lot today. I'm not sure if you are a fan of Blade Runner, but on Thursday I want to go to the movies and see it. Yeah, maybe you are not a fan of the Blade Runner movie. You kept seeing the commercials? In here, I don't think there are a lot of commercials going on, but some channels that I follow on YouTube. Oh, you hate Ryan Gosling? I like him, I don't have a problem with him. And one of his most popular movies, which was Drive, I really like that movie. And I have read somewhere that it seems that his acting in the new Blade Runner movie makes you it's very close to how his acting was in Drive. So I'm expecting to see something like Ryan Gosling not doing a lot of facial expressions, being very quiet and silent, but at the same time, even with him not being very expressive, you will be able to understand his emotions and everything that's going on. It's a very difficult acting um, that he did in Drive. Like, he wasn't expressive, but you were able to understand what he was feeling or what he was thinking. And it seems that he does the same right now in Blade Runner, so I want to see that. Yesterday I was rewatching the original movie, the original Blade Runner movie, and one thing that is so good in that movie is the soundtrack. The soundtrack is fantastic. And I still can't believe that the attractions or the rides, they are still taking a long time until being fixed. Because I have a lot of mechanics. What are they doing? At least one of them should be near the ride that breaks. And that's not happening. Every time they show me the message that my mechanics are lazy, they are not getting to the attractions fast, that sucks. I have 7 mechanics and they are not doing their job well. You just can't with his face. Oh wow, Emily. Do you know the reason or it's just something very personal like, no, I can't? Usually people hate actors or actresses because of their work. Like, maybe you have seen a movie that he was very bad or he did a very bad acting, and since then you weren't right. You weren't able to see more of him. Hey Early, how are you doing? How's your how's your Tuesday? Yeah, that's probably the reason, right? You know something that I just remembered right now? Today's Tuesday, so if I wanted, I could buy some pizza in Domino's because they have the offer today that you buy one pizza, you get another one for free. But I'm not doing that because I have food, I need to cook. So let's make our own food and stay healthy. A movie that him and Emma Stone were? I don't know the movie. Yeah, today I would be able to buy pizza, but I'm not doing it because I have food here. You wish you had a Domino's near you? How far is the Domino's in there? How far from you, right? You had pizza on the weekend? This weekend I had burgers. I met my friends and we went to a Oktoberfest like event, but in the event there were some food trucks, so some people were drinking because of course it was the biggest thing in the event, right? It was Oktoberfest, so they had many different types of beers in there. But they also had some food like hamburgers and sausages and things like that. So I ate burgers in the weekend. A half-hour drive, it's not far. I mean, there are some deliveries in here that they take half hour or more to deliver the food to you. So the Domino's that is half hour from you, they don't do delivery, right? And Emily, which pizza did you have? But in here, sometimes the delivery service can take half hour, 40 minutes, even more than that to deliver the food. Oh, you had Domino's, but which flavor or what type of pizza was that? Three different kinds? Pepperoni? It was pepperoni one? Pepperoni. Okay, I got one right. Pepperoni is super popular, right? It's like if you are having pizza, probably there will be a pepperoni pizza. Plain cheese, pepperoni, and sausage and bacon. I like the three of them. So I wish I was there with you eating all the pizzas because they are toppings that I appreciate. Oh, wait a minute. It's 44 kilometers away? Okay, that's far. That's far early, but you probably can get some pizza from another place, right? That's closer to you. I believe this is the first time that I'm seeing the vertical roller coaster in my playthrough. I really don't remember seeing the vertical roller coaster in any in any of the parks that I have played so far. So if I have space, I want to build one because it's a very rare roller coaster. But that's the problem. I don't think I have space. Oh, it's... Can I do it in the air? I want to try, because maybe I have some space in here. But of course I have a lot of trees, because this park is all about the trees that never end, and they are so bad. When you say 30 minutes away, that's all highway driving at 100 kilometers hour. Oh my god, it's like driving not safe. I can build it, guys. I'm doing it. I'm doing the vertical roller coaster. But wait a minute. Oh, look at that. Look at that drop. Are you guys seeing it? Oh my god, look at this. No way I would be going in a roller coaster like that. That's the speed limit. Living in the city is easy. Yeah, we have a lot of things that are nearby, right? There is a local pizza place here in town that is a 5-minute walk. Oh, that's so good. Hopefully the pizza is good too. Because yeah, it might be a good pizzeria, right? If you are saying about it or if you are talking about it, it might be a good one. The only problem about the local pizzerias is that they are a little bit more expensive in general. Man, this is so challenging. But I believe, okay, I did it. Now we have a way to the vertical roller coaster. Let's make the entrance now. Oh no, I can't make it like the other path. The pizza place is 9 blocks away. It's very near you, and they deliver, which is the best thing ever. Let me look up and compare our pizza prices to Domino's. Well, in here, I can say that Domino's price is better than the local pizzerias or the local pizzerias, but the their pizza is very different from the local ones because their pizza is very unique and it has a, how can I say it? It has a bigger, oh my god, what's the word? Is dough the word that I want? The I believe dough is right. It is the proper word that I want. Crust is dough right? Dough? Because I believe it is. Crust. So dough is not right. It is kinda right, but you think that crust is the more common word? Yeah, the edge is the crust, but I want the circular shape. So it's the dough, right? Because what I want to say is that the dough is bigger. But maybe bigger is not the proper word either. But you know that some people prefer some thick pizzas than some others that are more, I don't know. What's the opposite of that now? But some people prefer thick pizzas. And Domino's, their pizza is not like that. Their pizza is a little bit more. The dough is. I don't know how to say that in English, guys, but I hope you could understand. But yes, I'm struggling right now. Their pizza is different. Oh, so wait a minute. I was doing a. Wait a minute. Now I'm. Okay, now I'm confused. Give me some time because I need to learn that. Thin is the opposite of thick. Wait a minute, I want to be sure about something. That will be my English lesson for the day. Let's see. Oh, I was completely wrong. You see, that was such an important conversation because I had the total opposite idea of those words. So, okay, let me correct and finally say what I want to say. Some people prefer thin pizzas than thick pizzas, and Domino's pizzas, they are thick. And there are some people that they don't like to eat thick pizzas because For example, they prefer eating the toppings than the dough. And fake pizzas have more dough than thin pizzas. Yeah, indeed, Emily. We are getting thick in here. There are some people that they can't even start eating a pizza if it is thick because they really can't stand it. At least I know some people like that. They can only eat thin pizzas, not thick. So in my opinion, Domino's pizzas are very thick, and some people they can't eat it. They don't like it. But there is also the crust problem. For example, my father, he removes the crust. He doesn't like the crust. But the crust is something that happens in all the pizzas, or at least the majority of the pizzas. So it's not a huge difference like if a pizza is thin or thick. I know that my park has a lot of problems right now, but I believe even if we don't fix that, even if we don't do anything about the problems, we will still be good because we have the amount of people that we need, we have the park rating that's great. We only need to wait until October. Four trains? Wait a minute. Let's change that. One train. But it can only have three. Sorry, yeah, it can only have. That's the way to say it. It can only have three cars? Three trains. Every 10 minutes. A minimum waiting time of 15 seconds. And the on-ride photo price $3.80. And let me raise this a little bit more. Go. Let's see. Your pizza place has flatbread. What's a flatbread? In Chicago, they like their deep dish pizzas. What's a deep dish pizza? In New England, most pizzas are pretty thin crust. I would say that the majority of people prefer thin crust pizzas. I don't mind. In my opinion, pizza is good either way. I care much more about the price of the pizza than if it is thin or thick. Now you say you like the big chain pizza places crust because it's full of butter. Full of butter? Do you guys use butter in the pizza? Emily like thick pizza. Yeah, Domino's pizzas are thick in my opinion, and I don't have a problem with them, but some people don't like them. And that was one chain that has stuffed crust. Do you guys really use butter on the pizza? They have bacon wrapped crust. Oh my god, unlovely. Why are you telling me that? I don't want to eat pizza today, but after that talk, I will suffer. I will be suffering. Man, I have never heard about butter on pizza. It's not peanut butter, right? But I can't criticize that much because in here we also have some crazy things that we do with our pizzas that you guys probably never heard about it. So one of those things Okay, it's normal, but okay. But it's still strange. I can see why though, because the crust can maybe. Oh, let's see the roller coaster now. Look at that. I don't want to be them. That's so evil. They all left the roller coaster like in static mode. Oh my god, they are so crazy to go in here. But yeah, I can see why people use butter on bread. Yeah, not on bread, but on the pizza because it can taste like bread, but it's crunchy, right? So maybe it can taste like a toast bread. Deep dish pizza. Let me see that. I don't know what that is. Oh, actually, I have something very nice to show you guys. Wait a minute. That deep dish pizza looks like the pizza that I wanted to call as thick pizza. So what's the difference between deep dish pizza and thick pizza? Oh, okay, okay. I believe I see the difference. It is much thicker than normal. Or maybe it's the crust. It has a very um high crust. Yeah, probably the difference is the crust. The crust looks very high in here. Yeah, it is a thick crust indeed. I have something to show you guys because I bought it yesterday, so this is the perfect opportunity to show you that. I will be right back. I'm back. I always wanted to show that because I have spoken in the past about the food that I'm about to show you, but I could never show it on my stream. Thick crust pizza is like eating bread with toppings on it. That sounds gross, to be honest. Actually, let me see one thing in here first. Oh, I got the Woa belly. Okay, I will build it later. Here is what the pizza from the place in our town looks like. What's that flavor? Is that cheese? It's cheese, right? But it looks so odd. Yeah, that's probably cheese. Maybe it's cream cheese. Yeah, it looks strange, but I can agree or believe that the pizza tastes great. It's feta cheese. Yeah, it's some kind of cheese in there. But oh, that's a good example of the crust. Yeah, it looks normal. It looks normal to me. Yes, in here you can find that crust too, and it can have something inside of it, or it can be only the crust. In here, there are some options that you can fill the crust with some content, like cream cheese or cheddar and other things, right? But let me show you guys something that we have in my country that I don't think you can find it in other places. And it's cheese related. And the thing is this. It is a type of cheese cream, but it's not like cream cheese. It's different than cream cheese. But this is super popular in here. And it's called requeijão. That's the word for this cheese cream. I believe the biggest difference between this and cream cheese, besides the flavor, is the consistency or the texture, right? The texture. So I also brought a piece of white bread here, and then you can spread it on the bread. And that it is. Yesterday I was eating some sandwiches with that. First I spread it on the bread, and then I add some cheese and ham, and then I have a great sandwich. But yes, I always wanted to show you guys this because I don't think you have it in your country. It is great. It is great. We have some cheese products in here that I don't think they are common in other countries. For example, we have white cheese in here. White cheese is a very fresh cheese. What is that spread called? It's called requeijão. Uh, Queijo is our word for cheese. In Spanish, I believe it's queso or something like that. But in Portuguese, it's queijo. And if you add in the end of a word those letters and they sound like that's the sound that they make, If you add in the end of any word, it will make the word be a bigger thing. Like for example, queijo is a cheese, it is the cheese. But if I say queijão, it's a big cheese, you know? It's the suffix of making things bigger. It's something like, let me see. I'm pretty sure you guys have something like that in English. A suffix that makes things bigger. I can't remember the suffix now though, but you guys have some suffixes too. So basically, that word requeijão, it's related to a big cheese. That's how it sounds in here. But it's not a big cheese. It's actually the cream, right? It's something that you can spread on some other types of food. Yeah, and it's super good. And it's like common. You can buy it like everywhere. I would say that requeijão is our peanut butter by comparison. Like You guys always have peanut butter to make sandwiches. In here we don't have the peanut butter, but we have requeijão. That's our peanut butter. Your mother likes the stinky cheese? We used to have some snacks in here that were made from stinking cheese, and I like that. They had the stinky cheese flavor, and I really like that snack. Nobody is going to the roller coaster anymore because it's so intense for them. You see? No one is brave enough to go there. It's ultra extreme. The intensity rating is ultra extreme. So I should change it a little bit. Or nobody will be brave enough to go in there. Oh boy. Look at that, it's so evil. Maybe let's see, if I part it into tiny bits. I don't think this will solve my problem, but hopefully it gets better. Wait, why is the track not complete? Oh, okay. Yes, I don't think this will solve the problem. It still looks very intense, but let's see what happens. So let me ask you this. Besides cream cheese, do you guys have any other cheese related spread? Oh Drew, thank you for the sub, man. And welcome back. And the cool story Bob, right? It's our favorite emote, isn't it? It's one of your favorites, that's for sure. Okay, that looks even worse. That looks even worse than before. The intensity was something like 13. I believe it might be higher now. Oh my god, it is worse! Instead of solving the problem, I made it worse. Oh my god. I don't care. I will have this roller coaster in here that nobody will be brave enough to go. I don't care. We'll have that for honor. I'm not removing it. No way. I know that many problems are happening in the park, but it's like I was saying earlier. Look at that. I have a lot of people. I have a great park rating. I don't need to fix any problems anymore. Yeah, they're not paying that much to go on boat hire 2, bumper cars. What else? The vandalism is bad. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I'm a terrible park manager. Oh, yes. Okay, we did it. Let me write my name in there. But I was about to say that I could build the wall belly. But now I don't need to do it anymore, right? Because the park is over. Let me save. So let me see which park I will be doing next week. Okay, so next week we will start Mel's World. Fun fact, Mel means honey in Portuguese. But I know that the way that it's in there, it's probably related to a nickname for someone named Melanie or Melody. I don't know, somebody like that. But Mel means honey in Portuguese. So we will try that park next week. Tomorrow I will be playing Top Gear 2. I'm stuck in the game, and by irony, I'm stuck in the real level. So hopefully tomorrow I will be able to clear it and also maybe beat the game if the other levels are not very difficult, but I don't know how that will go. So yeah, tomorrow I'm back with Top Gear 2. So I'm finishing the stream right now. Thank you, Emily, Early, Drew. Thank you, Unlovely, JP, everyone that I talked earlier today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope to see you guys now next time. Have a great Tuesday night. If you don't have pizza, I hope you guys can get some other great food for dinner. I might be cooking. I actually want to cook a lot. I will do my traditional rice, black beans, salad, farofa, and probably I will try to bake a cake. So I will spend many hours in the kitchen. But I'm excited because I bought everything yesterday and I have the ingredients. I only need to not be lazy. Falafel, it's not falafel, man. Farofa. Can you type that? Could you get the words this time? Try to type it. I want to see if you learned it. Farofa. not falafel. No, 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 no. Wait, wait. Fa is correct. Ra, farofa. It's only, yeah, there you go. Farofa. You got it. Never forget it anymore. And by the way, congrats on finishing Anju's and Cafe side quest yesterday on Majora's Mask. Because that side quest, now you know about it, it's challenging. It's very challenging and difficult. But as I was talking to the other people in chatting there, you still have 4 masks to find in Majora's Mask. But here's the problem. You have no idea where they are. They are not difficult masks, or they are not like Anju's side quest, but the problem will be going to the places where they are. Especially for, let me see. Yeah, there is one. There is one mask that I don't think will find easily. The other three maybe, if you get lucky and if you search for them uh, without giving up, right? But there is one that I think you will struggle until finding it. Yes, you are very dead, indeed. But I gave you the best hint ever. If you don't know what to do or where to go, start hunting the Illuminati stones, because they can give you very good amount of information without spoilers. Or, I mean, the stones can spoil the game in our place. And that's a valid way to do it. But you will be fine. You will still find other secrets and other pieces of heart and side quests, everything like that. So one day you will get to everything. Actually, I could purge much more, man. Yesterday, I was trying my best to not purge everybody, but yeah, yesterday was difficult. But thankfully, the information that people provided you, they weren't very, very, very spoilery, but they could be, how can I say it? We could live without that information, you know, we could stay good without the information, but thankfully they weren't big issues or things like that. Yes, yesterday I was watching Drew playing Majora's Mask, and I'm a modding there, and he's playing Majora's Mask blind, so he doesn't want to get backseated or spoiled. So I need to make people not spoil things to him. But sometimes it's difficult, and sometimes I don't want to purge people from tiny information. But yeah, yesterday was tough. Oh my god, Chrono Cross, man. Chrono Cross was so hard. I'm a little bit worried about Chrono Cross. I won't lie. Hopefully I will stay okay and alright. But yes, I don't want to get spoiled or backseat on Chrono Cross at all. Leave me suffering, leave me struggling, leave me talking to myself. You can spam cool story Bob mode as much as you want. That's what I do in Drill stream. The problem is that it's complex. You start the game without any clues of what's happening. Yes, leave me suffering. That's the way I play video games. You start the game being very lost because you get more and more information and you don't know what's going on. It's so complex. And also the mechanics. The biggest difference from Chrono Trigger was the fighting mechanics. Or, yeah, was the fighting mechanics. Like, I believe, who said that yesterday? There was someone in our chat, Drew, that said that they should call. Oh, Lucian. It was Lucian, right? That they should call Chrono Cross a different name, or it should have a different name. Because it doesn't feel like Chrono Trigger, and that's true, it doesn't feel like Chrono Trigger. I believe the only reason why they kept the name is because both games are related to time traveling. So to not lose that, let's call Chrono Cross instead of giving it another name. But yes, the battle was different, very different from Chrono Trigger. But yes, the game will be very good, I'm pretty sure about it. I will enjoy the game, but it will take me some time to get track of everything and to understand what's going on because it's so complex. Yes, I will need to unfold the story. That's the biggest concern right now because so far I have 1,000 questions about what's going on and no answers. And I don't want to get spoiled, I don't want to get help or backseat. Only, of course, if I ask for that. But yeah, guys, tomorrow I'll be back with Top Gear 2. If you guys stream later today, I will try to stop by your streams. And I hope to see you guys in the next time. So have a great Tuesday, have a great dinner, take care, and goodbye.